Hey guys, and welcome to yet another video. We're going to talk about some of the new content here today. We're going to be talking about the Rune Master level. There's not a whole lot to this. This is going to be a very quick video. I know everybody's clamoring for me to do the Jewels video, and I promise I'm getting on it. It's a lot to take in. I want to make sure I give you guys good information. Okay, so a Rune Master level, this up here, you're going to see quite a bit. It starts at level 100, so that's the first question answered right there, because everybody asks, how do I start getting Rune Master level? So, level 100, you can start getting Rune Master level. It is not shared between modes, so that means if you have it on seasonal and if you have it on standard, they are separate levels. At the end of the season, all of the levels will get combined, okay, and that doesn't mean the level itself, it means the XP needed to gain to that level will combine into the standard. So feel free to go nuts on your seasonal characters and not have to worry that you're going to be losing anything. They will get combined at the end. So as you gain levels, you can put them into your Rune Master thing, which is in yours right here. You click it and it'll come up. Now there is an absolutely ludicrous amount of things to pick from, so I'm not going to bother going through them all, but you should be able to find something for your builds. Now, the thing that everybody is asking is these locked ones. How do I get down? I put one in, it says that it's required. It is 25 is the value that you need to have before you can move to the next one. So save your points. The other thing that is important to note here is it costs a lot of money to reset your Rune Master points. The first one's free, I'm pretty sure, but they get expensive very quickly. So don't just whip them in wherever. Think about what you're going to pick and try to stick to that thing. Initially, I thought it would be a good place because down at the bottom here somewhere is resistances, and I thought, oh, you could do it for, balancing out your resistances as you needed, but that's not actually the case. It's not going to work like that because again, it's expensive. Although I'm currency changes according to the number of resets. Okay, so it's going to get more expensive as it resets. That's how it works. I haven't actually reset yet. Somebody told me it's really expensive. So make sure your choices are very thought out. It's hard to read some of these, but or it's very hard to read some of these when they're locked. But these bottom ones are generally really, really strong. I think it's going to be something that a lot of builds are going to be trying to get to. So how Rune Master works... Okay, once you hit level 100, you're going to get this little apple icon, and it's going to start at 100%, and you're going to lower it as you kill enemies. Any enemy anywhere in the game is going to give you XP, and this number is going to go down until it hits 0, and then you can't gain any more XP that day. You can get potions. There's 3 different kinds. 3 here. That will give you some of that value back. And you should only use them if you know you're going to burn through that amount extra. So if you look at like the largest one, it gives back 40% of the recoverable XP. So that means this will go up to 40%. If you are someone who's not going to play a lot, don't just use them because they don't stay. It's going to get wasted. It's going to get reset. The next day it's going to go back to 100%. It's not going to go to 140 or whatever. So make sure if you're going to use those that you're going to burn through them. For the most part, it's a very simple mechanic. You should try to get this down to 0. Now, I want to talk about this because a lot of people feel pressured by this. And guys, don't. Okay, don't have the fear of missing out. Don't have the FOMO. If even the first day I got it to like 30% and I didn't get the rest. It's not a big deal. This is a long-term thing, and if you're not getting it to 0% every day, it's not a big deal. Don't stress out about it. This, again, is something that in the long run is going to not make a huge difference. Okay, if you're missing a couple of percent here or there, or if you take a day off and get none, it's okay. You shouldn't feel pressured by this game to do stuff, even though, yes, you want to get it down. You want to get that XP because it is a very gated thing in that you only have 100% a day unless you're going to spend a bunch of money to get potions. You can get potions from events and stuff. That's where I've got mine from. But for the most part, the people that are going to have really high Rune Master levels are going to be spending a lot of money. And you shouldn't be mad at them for that because they're supporting the game so that you can play it for free. Anyways, so that's the whole mechanic. It's a very, very simple mechanic. You get XP by killing things. The harder the thing you kill, the more XP you're going to get. It is important to note that a few things can affect this value. One of them is... Oh, I don't have it on right now. One of them is the XP link rune, increase kill XP link rune. You can stick it on your skills and get this extra XP, which is really helpful if you're not going to be playing a lot. Use it while you're farming so that you can get the extra XP, so that you get through more of it if you're not going to get through it. The other thing that affects it is the guild buff for XP. I went the wrong way. Down here at the guild, your guild buff for XP, which I have on currently, also affects that amount. So you want to try to get as much as you can. Obviously, running higher tier maps, or higher rarity maps and higher tier maps is going to give you more XP. A good way to get XP that I've been doing is looping into Constellation, if you know what that means. If you don't know what that means, I have a video on it. But that's it for now. I didn't want this to be a super long video. I just wanted to quickly explain this because a lot of people are asking about it. And I promise I'm working on the jewels video. There's just a ton of information to go through. And I'll have it out as soon as I can. For now, guys, get out there and have fun. And I will see you in the next video.